Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you on the day of Tuesday, October the 10th, 2023. And this day, there's a lot of sparkles and vibrancy and movement going on all around the world, within you. There's just a lot of movement in general in the universe. It's like the universe wants to get on with everything and quickly. So you might feel overwhelmed with some of the decisions and what you're asked and what place you're asked to be or what decision you're asked to make. You might not be ready for that. So just first of all, relax and take a moment to look at the divine ones who are surrounding you today and reminding you that they're around you every day of the year, every day of the day. You can say every moment of the day. They're there. They take care of the earth with gentility and care and love and magic and movement and vibrancy. We're not aware because nature just moves along so sublimely and so easily that we forget it's there. We forget to even be grateful for what the Fae do. And literally that's what they're called, the Fae, Fairy Kingdom, the fair folk, the elementals, whatever you want to call them. But today they want to come forward as your guides and to remind you of how magical you are and how much your presence on earth is required just as you are, sublime, happy, in the moment, realizing what you're receiving, using all the gifts and talents you have with complete wisdom, trusting. Trust is a very, very important factor of this day. Trust and faith to just remain in the moment, because there'll be a lot of reasons to get pulled into all different directions, especially your mind. The mind chatter is going to be enormous today. Just be aware of that. It's nothing to be scared about. It's just something to be aware about. That's why the beautiful divine dove of the Holy Spirit is right there, guiding you back to grace and peace and serenity, wisdom, and saying that the divine ones have not left you anywhere. All your spiritual practices, whom you believe in, what you practice, go ahead and this day use it as your strength. Moment to moment, it'll make your faith that much stronger. There's a huge fountain behind this beautiful fairy maiden who's come forward, the maiden of summer. And the huge fountain behind her is the fountain of peace, possibilities, serenity, movement, cleansing, revival, manifestation, however you want to think of it, because it's in layers. And moment to moment, you can come back to these sublime waters of peace, coming literally from the lake of Glastonbury, a very special place on earth that stores the Holy Spirit literally in this water form. So the goddess power of water is coming forward. She's nurturing you. So as much as you can, have physical water and just relax and let that flow through you. And again, your chakra points will come back to state of movement because you've remembered that they move clockwise and only move in the right direction with the light, with love, with caring, with compassion, for being in the moment. Just take a moment to just look at everything here. There's so many beautiful lotus flowers all over the place, right? Left and right of her. That is basically telling you all that the divine ones want you to focus on, and remember that that is the only truth that really is your truth. Don't remember anything else, and don't give in to unnecessary stress or worry, and don't start speculating, and don't start creating something that's just not even happened yet just because of something that did happen. That's past. You're here. You're creating. You're receiving. You're changing. You're arriving, you can say, in a way. That's what she's doing, right? She's right there looking straight at you. Absolutely in childlike, innocent form. That's you, just receiving. That's your heart, open, clear, believing and trusting, surrendered. The word surrendered is just coming through like anything this day. Just surrender and don't give in again to fears and stress of the moment, to be your reality or to define yourself as that. It will not bring you anything but more reasons to fear. There's just so many sparkles all over this card, right? Every time you fear or worry about something this day, either go to the left or the right. Don't think about what reason it's going to the left or the right, because usually we think about that, right? That left is past and right is going forward. Nothing like that this day. What is it that you want to let go of? What is it that you want to bring in? What do you want to create more of, a feeling of, emphasize? All of that is in these sparkles. These are literally sparkles of creation. So you're one more than ever with the Fae folk. I just believe in you, fairies. That's the main reason they cannot come forward and help most of us, because we think they're just in the stories or they're just esoteric. Just like the angelic forms. This day, maybe even invite your personal fairy guide to become friends with you. And she doesn't have to look like what this beautiful fairy maiden looks like who's come forward to be our friend this day. She's just a friend to start a new way of thinking and being and new beginnings through the heart, to really trust your heart, that it doesn't make you weak. It actually makes you wise and brings in magic when you cannot. So open your heart to love. That's literally what the card is saying. Choose one of these statements to be your statement of change and just keep on re-emphasizing it as an affirmation this day. Because if you see the sparkles, they're not just sitting still. They're moving, right? One is going over a bridge that is not apparent unless you really look at it. But that's your past going and getting cleared. Your Akashic records literally getting changed for the better. So you are bringing forward exactly what you need. The best of you, what you learned, what you've accepted, what you've known, what has been your strength. All of that. What you need this at this time. It serves you. Yes, it serves you. Absolutely, it serves you. And then the sparkles that are going forward are touching gently. It's like they're bouncing off the water and gently taking you to the future that you hope to reach. But they're not struggling, right? They're enjoying the process. That's what you're meant to do. You're meant to enjoy. And now you might say her outfit is very strange, right? Why is she half dressed and not dressed? That's the parts of you that are surrendered, that are partnering with the divine ones. And where it is that she's protected is where you're not going to scratch yourself, and you're not going to tell yourself that you're going to fail, and you're not going to go into the knots. I can't do this. I don't know that. That repetition that you always do to hurt yourself, that is not going to happen this day. Nor will others' opinions affect who you are. That doesn't mean that you become strong to the point of rigidity, that your compassion is just completely lost. It means that you know your boundaries, where to draw your walls, when to give in and when not to give in. Some people give too much of their time and understanding. You don't have to kill yourself to please others. That's not healthy. That's actually a form of suicide, you can say. Don't do that to yourself. And that's why she's covered with beautiful blue, pale blue cloth that is gently also traveling over her legs. The protection, the wisdom, the power of the blue light of strength. And somewhere or the other, though he's not pictured here, Archangel Michael is helping this process. The laws, the power, the peace, and how this never changes for you, for the universe. It remains eternal. It remains true moment to moment. It's not re-emphasized by someone's opinion or changed or reshaped in any manner. See how strong it is and eternal? A landscape, you can always return back to. This picture here is not just a painting. This is the universe showing that this is the universe's real face. This is you. If you literally look inside your heart, you will find a huge heart shape with all of this, everything that the universe contains within you as you need it, but you don't re-emphasize it. You focus more on the darkness and you focus more on the drama of the moment and take that to be your truth and then give up. But see behind her also, leaves coming forward. Again, the universe says, we're going to keep trying for you. You keep trying for you. The leaves to the left this time are bringing in peace. Come in to your present and go more into your future with less baggage that no longer serves you. Voices, regret, questions. Leave all of that behind. Give it to us. Just surrender to those leaves. Leaves, I surrender to you. I just give them to you. I don't want to know. I just want to be at peace. Just to smile. Just to be. And right side is saying that, look, there's huge stones and even a wooden path. It's not easy to see over there. But that's what's saying. You cannot see all the details yet of how your future is going to shape out for you and how these things are going to be worked out. But they're going to be worked out. We're there with you. This guide is there for you. I've come forward specially to help you, dear one. I love you. That's why she's got such a sweet face, saying we are approachable. Just try. Try for your own self. So we're going to repeat again the statements that have come forward for you. Open your heart to love. Yes, dare to love. I know it's very hard. It's the most probably painful thing to try. You want to just run away most of the time. You just want to give up. Anger, fear, that takes over very easily. But today, on purpose, as many times as is needed, bring this special sparkle from the left side of this lotus to her, to the left side of her, where she's standing. The pink sparkle of rebirth and love. This is a choice of love. You choose to love because of this, but this lotus will literally sit in any of your chakras or your situations, what you're speaking about, what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, where you are, the physical place you're sitting in. All of that will be enmeshed, you can say, filled with this pink sparkle of love. Send it wherever you want to. Open your mind and your heart and even your hand if you're used to doing it because of Reiki. Literally imagining this pink sparkle going and changing the atmosphere. Pink sparkle of love. Please help me choose love and send love too. Use it your own way. I'm just giving you an example of how to use it. You take it forward the way you want to. Because it's your beginning, right? That's the very next statement. The beginning of a new, intimate relationship. So for those who are single or looking for the right partner or looking for a fresh start in an existing relationship or trying to understand their love life in general, or what is it that I'm supposed to do here? How to invite more romance into your life? However it is, what is healthy for you? The divine ones always have a good plan, but will never harm anyone. And do not try to control anyone or dominate anyone just because. The universe has a good plan for all souls. You just maybe get lost, right, in understanding the script, what the script is saying. Literally look back into her eyes and ask one of these flowers maybe to guide you. What is it that I'm supposed to know? What is it that I'm supposed to understand? If you're very worried about that, if that's a concern, that is just, you can say, hovering or hounding you right now. Because it's come as one of your very, very important statements of this day. So yes, the divine ones do want you to feel fresh and new and excited about this very important aspect of expressing yourself and enjoying life. Literally rebirth of your heart. How can your heart feel when the most important relationship of your life is lacking in some way, or is sad, or is a problem? So the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one, is ensured. And for those who are trying to come into touch and to literally fall in love with their own selves, the best way to do that is to understand that you're an intuitive person anyways, and to awaken that. Maybe you've been afraid of being psychic, or this word psychic seems to be something frightening to you. Oh my gosh, it'll take me against traditions or the way I've always functioned. And then I'm going to bring forward some ugly thing. It's not ugly. And decide to get a very wonderful sign from this guide who's come forward for your rebirth, from your Fae guide, from your angelic guide, your guardian angel, that help me awaken, the awakening of psychic abilities, of spiritual epiphanies. Now, what does epiphany mean? Again, it seems like a big, huge cracker will go off in the mind. No, it means a sign that you will say, oh, I recognize this as being connected. That yes, I'm listening, I'm receiving. So do something maybe in the morning and ask for a sign by the evening and you'll receive it. Something like that. Time it. Yes, you can time it. You say, how can I time a sign? I'm telling the universe how to respond back to me. Because it will make sense to you that you are co-creating with the universe. That's why. It's not actually giving it an actual timer like that. Just so that you realize how much power you have and that you don't use it to full capacity. And when you don't receive results, you feel limited and lacking. And that is when all the complaining and feeling of powerlessness and anger starts to come in. Why do that to yourself when you have all this opportunity waiting for you and so sweetly wanting to come forward and magically appear in your life? Manifestations and healing assured. For sure you'll get it. But at least try. Let that water flow. Let the lotus blossom and literally send out its healing energies to you. However you feel you need this healing or understanding or caring or affirming or movement, the colors, there's just so much going on in the universe this day. There's showers and showers of the sparkling light coming down in the Akashic spaces. Like the divine ones just want billions and billions and billions and all of the souls to be happy, to realize their power, and to be enjoying life, and not struggling, and not feeling weak, and not resenting the heavenly spaces or their guides in any way, in any form. Negativity wiped out completely, right? Just looking at this, keep on looking at this image if nothing else. And just think what it means to you. Forget what the card is saying. Go with your own heart, because it's saying open your heart to love. What does love mean to you? What does this word mean to you? It keeps on changing moment to moment, day to day, experience to experience. Embrace that definition, and if it's not positive, change it. And this comes to you so beautifully and brilliantly and sparkling away, literally giggling like a fairy, from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And Radley can be reached at capital RADLEIGH, capital VALENTINE.com. And this superb way that this message, moving, expressing, and loving, comes to us through the artwork of Howard David Johnson. And Howard can be reached at HOWEA. I'm so sorry. I'll say that again. HowardDavidJohnson.com. HowardDavidJohnson.com. And this is Tina signing off for now, and hope that literally this ace of summer is an ace for you in every way. Open your heart to love, begin your new life, and invite all those beautiful spiritual truths that are wanting to come to you, that are wanting to be realized by you. Blessings just want to pour into your life. Invite it. Yes, it's not ambitious. It's true. It's real. You can be that powerful. Bye for now.